Hello, hello, and good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. It's Jean Marie Scapura. Welcome to Mastery Meditation. Wherever you might be in the world right now, sending you so much love and hoping that all is very well with you as much as it possibly can be. Hello and welcome and welcome. Welcome to Mastery Meditation. It's lovely to have you all joining in. Lovely to see you. Lovely to feel your energy. So happy that you can join us for this special event, which happens every Sunday pretty much. Right here, live, 10 a.m. every Sunday, pretty much. Mastery Meditation is a really great opportunity. It's a gift that was given to me. It was a blessing when the Master spoke to me and told me this was my calling to offer these attunements, and they would work with me on these attunements. All I had to do was to show up and have the intention. And then all the beautiful energy would come through. Energy for healing, energy for clearing. It's just a massive assistance in every facet of your being. Really, that's the truth. Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. It's a purification. It's a purification. And the more that we can be purified, the more that we can radiate the light that we are. So we're just removing layers and layers of stuff, so to speak. Stuff that's so unconscious. I've been doing this for decades, and my growth has been absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. And it continues. And right now, everyone, right now, at this time, and we keep hearing this, but it's so true, and we can feel it. There's so much more energy now than ever before. There's so much more assistance. Everything can go more quickly now because so much has been released. We're at a different level now. And the planet's at a different level, and the amount of assistance is at a different level. We've broken through sort of like the sound barrier, or whatever you want to call it. We've cracked the codes, so to speak. We've just broken through, and we elevated Mother Earth and humanity to a higher state than she's ever been in before. So now it's much, much easier. We are just finishing the job, so to speak. Yes. The battle, these are just words, they're not perfect, but the battle against darkness has been going on for centuries. I don't know all specifics, but it's been a long time since humanity's being controlled and manipulated by negative forces, and the light is coming stronger and stronger. We are victorious. We are victorious, and it is, we've never been to this level of embodiment of truth while staying in a physical body. So it's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. So I hope you can feel heartened with this information, and I hope you will feel encouraged with this information that things are going really well, but it doesn't seem that way because the nefarious ones, don't want us to realize, first of all, we're so powerful. We, you, me, each of us, and together we are so powerful. Most people don't know the power that they hold. Most people don't realize, because it's being like kept from us by everything that's going on. And of course, all the distractions in the world, all the stuff that they're doing to keep us in fear and doubt and to help us to be distracted from our light, to be thrown off kilter, to be out of balance. But we're still rising above it, and being victorious. Let's just have some stillness for a moment. Welcome, Cynthia. So great to see you. Thank you for the words. Thank you so much. Yes, we are being victorious, and this attunement that's coming through is just here to uplift you, to bathe you in so much light and positive energy, to bring you into more and more of who you are, and to remove more and more and more layers, stuff that is holding us back. These attunements are a blessing, a huge blessing. And so when we come together this way, it's even more powerful in a group setting. It's exponential, the power that we are experiencing together. So thank you for being here. Thank you for your loyalty and your commitment. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are one. We are victorious. We are free. We are rising so much. Yes, we are. So just feel the light. Be open to the light. Excuse me for a second. Be open to the light. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? So to get a glass of water. It's coming forth. It's blazing forth. Blazing forth. It's permeating us on every level. Just be open and surrender to the light. And once again, I keep feeling to say thank you for all that you're doing. For myself, I'm thanking you from the masters. Oh, my heart is just like, from all the light beings that are here on our team. They're bringing forth so much light. Oof. Oh, it's beautiful. I experienced a lovely biofeedback session yesterday with a lovely woman named Lena. And once again, there's just more and more layers to deal with, so it's another blessing. So I'm getting to say, focus on the good, focus on the good, focus on the good. Stuff we already know, but it's coming through, so I'm just saying, focus on the good and blaze your light as much as you can. That's huge, a huge contribution. Focusing on your good and just letting your light blaze. Being in a state of peace and grace as often as you can be. It Even if it's just for a few seconds, it's just contributing to the light. It's contributing to the upliftment, to the glorification of our humanness, to the glorification of humanity, to the glorification of you, because you are God. Glory, 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 glory. You are God. These words are just flowing through me. Glory, 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 glory. Oh, yes, just keeps coming. Glory, 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 glory. Feel it, feel it. Embodying your true self to the maximum level possible. Embodying your true self to the maximum level possible. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We give thanks to the masters and to all the light beings, the angels, the Elohim that are working with us. And they are thankful to us as well. Oof, the attunement is just so... Let us just have some silence. Try to be fully present as much as you can. Just imagine your light. First of all, in your physical body, just your light is so bright. It's so bright in your physical body. You're just glowing. And then it's just sort of spilling out. It's coming from your heart center, filling up every cell, every subatomic particle of your being, and then just spilling out into your energy field. And this is a great exercise, filling up your entire energy field. Your entire energy field all around you for at least 6 feet in all directions. Above you, below you, and all around you, just all around. Huge amounts of vast being of light. The vast being of light that you are. Whew. It's so dynamic. It's so huge. And this vast light that you are emanating is just really, really contributing to the good on the planet. It's helping humanity. It's helping Mother Earth. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Hello, Kira. So lovely to see you, my dear. Kira from out west. I believe it's Arizona. I know you're out west. It's lovely to have you as well. Cynthia's from the U.S. I'm in Canada right now. I was in the Caribbean last week. I'll be heading down to Florida soon, but we have a beautiful, beautiful mix. It's lovely. Hi, sweetheart. Hello to everyone. Colorado. Thanks, Kira. I knew we met a few times, I think, at some of the retreats. Anyways, it's always lovely to have you and all of our star families, our light families, our light worker families. We're all such beautiful lighthouses. Love you, sweetheart. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed the attunements. They are magnificent, aren't they? Such a huge blessing, sweetheart. To everyone and all of you. I'm so thrilled that you're all here. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We all are gifts. We're all gifts, and imagine us all together, shining, shining so brightly, shining so brightly. It's so thrilling. It's so thrilling. Oof. Oh, the flow of this is so beautiful. Just moving for a second. It's so beautiful. breathe it in. And just open to letting it sink into every subatomic particle of your being. You are the light. You are the radiance. You are part of the magic of the world. Thank you. Oh my goodness, the strength of the transmission is so powerful. It's so beautiful. I needed a little fortification of a warm drink just to. The light is so strong. And it's such a, it's, wow. There's so much going on right now. We are being challenged probably more than ever right now. On another note, in so many ways, it's getting easier and easier for us. And that's what I have been really enjoying. The ease, there's this different feeling now. This ease has been so welcome. Have you noticed when you're practicing some of the, I would say, new behaviors? I mean, I'm just so thrilled that getting triggered less. I still do get triggered, but it's just so, it feels, it's not the same. It feels so much more effortless just to make nothing of it and just let it go. Like, it's easier than ever for me, but I'm just also gushing more love in my speech. It's been happening for the last few decades, so my speech has just gotten much more loving. It comes out of me involuntary, calling everybody love and darling and sweetheart without, it's just coming out of me. I'm not planning to call that person that thing. Sometimes it feels like it's almost too much because I'm speaking to a stranger and I say, oh, thanks, love. Thanks, sweetheart. Thank you, darling, or something like that. But it's gushing out of me, and it feels perfect. So my person mind is like, questioning things sometimes like that. Anyways, you get the idea. I just feel much more the level of gushiness of love and patience and affection and kindness is just upped. I've always been those things, and so have you, but it's just on a higher level now. I guess this is what's coming through. I'm feeling more like Jesus, in other words. He just walked around radiating so much love and light. He also had his times when he could speak sternly at certain things. So let's just talk on that a little bit more. The the blessings that we can, so many of us are now feeling it easier and easier to be who we truly are. That's the bottom line. To be who we truly are. God. To embody the Christ energy. To embody our mastery. Oh, I know you can all feel it. I can feel it from you that you feel it. It's so beautiful. Oh, let us just take a second to acknowledge that. Together. Like another level of victory. Gosh, we've traveled far on this journey. And it's such a beautiful reward to feel that. We have felt many rewards along the way, like the feeling of this energy is just so beautiful. But when we connect to our true self and higher self now, and over the years, decades, the joyfulness and all of that, just enjoy, integrate. Just do nothing. Just relax. Soak up all the healing. And this energy attunes to everyone exactly the way they need it. It will take care of you. It will work on your brain. It'll work on your heart. It's super intelligence. It's from your higher self as well. So it's you taking care of you. That's really the truth. All the light beings and the masters are different aspects of who we are. So that's a pretty cool thing. Of course, it's very tricky to understand it. We don't have to understand it. Please don't waste time trying to understand things. Just be with it if you can. If you don't, you can let things go, or you can let things sit with you. So beautiful. I feel called to speak about a while back when I was I was offering meditations and I had groups in my home and stuff like that. But I did have a very powerful shift just over about a decade ago when I got even more clarity. So then these attunements started coming through really powerfly. And I got the guidance to offer these mastery meditations. But prior to the time where I actually received an attunement from another person that stopped my mind from thinking so that I could be who I really was for a period of time, so I was able to start offering these without the doubts, and that were not holding me back. So it was a huge blessing about a decade ago. And but I remember that the thoughts were like, what am I going to offer? How am I going to do it? And so on and so forth. I was getting so crazy, all worked up about, my offerings and, writing courses, and it just wasn't moving forward at all. The brakes were on because I had to do more clearing. And even though I was doing great things and people loved my meditation circles, they felt the energy, and I was going to hospitals and volunteering as a healer and having great experiences for people. But anyways, for this next level, and I remember the master spoke to me. It was such a great thing. I'll never forget it. And I was talking to them, and I was like, well, what am I going to do? How am I going to do it? I could see myself doing it. And they started to laugh, and they went, you don't have to do anything. Like, sort of like they were making fun of me in a very loving, or they're just teasing me in a loving way, not making fun of me, but just seeing that how sweet that I couldn't see, but they said, you don't have to do anything. They were like laughing. You just need to show up. We're going to do all the work. So it was just such a beautiful message, and gave me so much peace. So it still took a little bit longer for me to get started on the next level of these things. And yeah, we had some beautiful journeys, and we went on spaceships. We had an amazing time, and it was just all flowing through me, working with the Arcturians and the Pleiadians and so many beautiful light beings. And then it just came more down to more attunements, less guided experiences. I think, yes, what I got from that is that we were being initiated on another level at that point, because all the robes that they were placing on us had jewels, and so there was all these healing tools that we were experiencing together. It was out of this world. They were putting robes on us with jewels, and oh, there were so many things, healing chambers, headpieces, big headpieces with all these jewels and scepters that we were holding. That was just, and there was like an audience around us. We were on a stage, and it was like just, and that morphed into, thank you for the hearts. That just morphed into more of these just really powerful energy attunements. And I am open to whatever our beloved team of masters, they're a council of light, and there are 7 seats on the council. Mostly each seat is occupied by one master. And so I'll just speak about it a little bit. It doesn't really matter, but I'm just feeling called to speak about it a little bit. So it's like a horseshoe, and Sanat Kamara is the first one. He's a really powerful master. And then she's not an ascended master as far as I know. Her name is Tita LaCoria, and she's like my muse, but she works with the masters. And then there is Jesus here with Mother Mary on the same seat. And then we have Katumi, beloved Master Katumi, who is in charge of education. We have El Moria, who is like just the Just Do It Master. If you want to acknowledge them and just thank them. We have beloved Lady Kuan Yin with her twin flame Master Lao Tzu. They're on another seat together. And I think that's about it. And they're all in like a horseshoe shape. And they just work together. And I've been communicating with them for decades. But about a decade ago, it became much more concrete, or even a bit more further back than then. Yeah, so anyways. And then along with them, the angels and the archangels, Archangel Michael, beloved Melchizedek, so many beautiful light beings that are helping us. And we're just so blessed. The Arcturians and Pleiadians. I believe Master Sanat Kamara is from Venus. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm getting now that they're saying to me, you're going to be offering more. Things are going to shift. And I'm probably going to have more offerings. I know I might have mentioned this a few times, but I find that thrilling. Thank you so much for being here today. Oh my goodness, it's so powerful. So just know who you are. Know that you're a master. You came here to help, but you're an ascended master here, incarnated on earth. So all these different masters, we are them. And we exist simultaneously on many different levels. And what we're doing here right now on earth is ascending to the most high level that we can be as a human being in a body, and it's going to be higher than was ever possible before. So embodying fifth dimensional living, being in a self-realized state as often as you possibly can be. Oh God, just saying that is just like, whew. Letting go of worry and keep coming back, taking a few deep breaths and coming back to center as often as you can so that you are standing in more, and it's going to be easier and easier and easier. Remember, our purpose is to radiate light and to keep our vibration as high as we can, as often as we can. And we can only do our best, even if it's just for a couple of minutes a day. But if it can be longer, that's why these group sessions are so powerful. They really take us up a notch. I personally don't think it's really important to study a lot, but everyone has a different calling. I just think radiating your light, one of the things that Sarah Landon talks about, I absolutely love her work. I do a lot of her workshops and so on, and she is a very high vibration. She's amazing. She works with the masters as well in a different way, but it's absolutely phenomenal. But I really relate to her a lot because of the purity of it, which I think my stuff is really pure as well. It's not like a bunch of lessons as such. It's just the truth, just being radiated out. But I forgot what I was going to say. It doesn't matter. It all will come. But it's just coming to talk about embodiment of your true self. And being the master that you are. And being in the light. And dancing in the light. And doing all the things that, movement and, I'm having challenges with it all too, believe me. With movement and fitness and foods but just do your best. Even if you just do it a little bit, but we already are perfect masters, but we're just coming to that realization here on earth. That's our job. And when we do that, we just obliterate anything that's not of light, just gets obliterated. So the whatever wants to be not acting in accordance with the light is just being dissolved. So yes, I hate talk. Don't like that word hate, but I very much dislike talking about the evil ones and all that. But it's gonna be kaputsky. It's being already kaputsky. Stuff is kaput, like it's dissolving. They don't want us to know that because of the news and everything makes it look like. So focusing on WAR is going to make that more so. Focusing on the light and love and peace and joy that we are is just going to bring it to humanity. So just knowing that is so important. I know this is repetitive, but it's so important for us. So just doing everything that you can, as much as you can remember, any little thing, but just to focus on the light, to focus on the light. It doesn't have to be concrete things. It's mainly your energy, but of course following your guidance. But really, I think that the fact that it can be more and more simple for us is just going to help it to be easier, and that therefore we'll be doing a better job, so to speak, because it's easier and easier and easier. Now, if you're feeling called to be an activist or something like that, and you really and you're in the light and you're really choosing that from your heart, fine. But it's the human mind will try to get us to do all kinds of things that are unnecessary. And the heart will guide us. So with everything, we need to keep going into our heart and getting elevated as much as we can. One of the things that Sarah Landon, that's what I was going to say, actually it might not have been that, but a tool that I found very helpful with her is you get into a place where you go, absolutely nothing can make me any happier than I am right now. You think of the time in your life where you were like, absolutely like, oh my God, blown away with the maximum joy that you've ever experienced. Some event or something that was just like, oh my God. And you were just like, couldn't feel any better than that. And so if you can get yourself to that state somehow, I've been able to do it quite a bit and I really love it. I found it to be fairly easy, well, really easy for me. And it's just like, get into that state as often as you can. Like, remember that feeling when you just absolutely nothing can make me feel any happier than I am right now. So that highest state of joyfulness where you're just like, is such a great place to be. So whenever you can, or even close to that, just keep, that's our tool. That's our defense. That's our weapon. That's our way to succeed. And it's just, imagine one person or a bunch of us doing that is just obliterating like so much dark. It's such a gift to humanity. We're just like blasting the darkness away. You know, it's like a gigantic spotlight just lighting up everything. And they don't have a chance. So if we just get to that highest elevated state, so fifth dimension and higher, it's awesome. You guys get it. Just keep blazing your beautiful light and never have thoughts about that you're less than or I can't do that, because that's not you. Those thoughts are not you. Those thoughts are the mind and the negative energies that are trying to control us. There's a lot of negative energies that have been controlling us for our whole lives, and they're just being shaken away now. Biofeedback is a really good tool. There's so much other good stuff out there. Just your own efforts of being standing in the light, radiating your light, smiling. Just being around people will help them so much. So I guess we're going to wind down for now. Sometimes I wish we could just stay in this state always, and the recordings are always available. I love listening to the recordings because I get a lot out of it as well. Oh, thank you. Thank you. We're all gifts, aren't we? Let's just give ourselves a pat on the back. Feel the masters just embracing us. Honestly, I'm not joking. They're just saying that we're a gift. We're a gift. We're a gift. Thank you for saying that I'm a gift, because it makes me feel really good too. But the masters are telling us we're all gifts, right? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, Cynthia. We are all gifts, and let's imagine hugging each other. Oh, yes, just hugging each other. Oh, the gratitude and the love for each other and for our whole light family. Imagine us just beaming like lighthouses everywhere. They don't have a chance. The light shall prevail, the love shall prevail. It's so beautiful. Jesus is so happy. Oh, thank you all. I love you all. Just rejoice, rejoice, rejoice. Put on your favorite music or something and just rejoice as much as you can. Be with your loved ones and your family and hug them and kiss them and just, and imagine that in the whole world. Just visualizing joyfulness, like a huge celebration. There's an ongoing celebration for the light. Always there. You can join in anytime. talked about that before. It's a non-stop rave for light. I love you all. I love you. I love you. I love you. Just follow your callings. Follow your heart. It's easy if you let it be. Oh, I love you. Talk to you soon. Bye for now. Thanks for your wonderful comments and all your energy.